What's up, guys? We're taking a look at some more NBA player props today over on PrizePicks. This video applies to PrizePicks, but also sportsbooks and other player prop sites out there. We're gonna hop into today's slate. I believe we are currently on a 6-2 run, have cashed both plays in 2 of the last 4 videos. So pretty damn good run right now, 6-2. Really happy with how things have been going. Plus 17.5 units this month so far. So I'm really excited with how this month has been going. Yesterday was a tougher night for I think a lot of people. One in the YouTube video. However, if you do follow me on Twitter like I've been saying to do, cashed out on a fourth quarter entry right here. We had Tobias Harris under 3 fourth quarter points. He played 1.5 seconds, so that was a W. And then John Collins under 2.5, and that actually did cash. So if you want to follow me on Twitter, potential fourth quarter plays, also these YouTube videos will be up over my Twitter, DOMG Props. We're going to dive into today's slate. If you want to join PrizePicks, the link is down in my description below, and using code DOMG gets you a 100% deposit match up to $100. If you want to join, use that link down below. And we're just going to hop in straight into today's slate. But the final thing is, if you want to see everything that I'm playing tonight, ranked by confidence level, with write-ups, all that different stuff, you can get my plays literally text to you. Dub Club is the way to go. The link is down in my description below. If you want to see how I format my plays and everything like that, you can just click on get one free play, and it will give you a sample of, I think, probably yesterday's slate. So you can just see how I format my plays and everything like that. There are some free trials, by the way. If you peep around Dub Club, you will be able to find a free trial. But yeah, a bunch of you guys have been joining, so seriously, I do appreciate you guys. And let's just hop into today's video. I think that's pretty much everything. Just go give me a follow, like this video, subscribe, have those post notifications on, everything like that. And let's continue the run. Let's dive in, though, and start off with a point prop here. So I'm going to go with the NBA category and just a simple point prop. Make sure you tail trend risk and always look in these props a little bit more on your own. Always do your own research, everything like that. And I'm going to go down to the Kings game, and I like De'Aaron Fox over 25.5 points. If you are on a site that does not have De'Aaron Fox at 25.5, I do like him at 26.5, but it's obviously a lot better at 25.5 in my opinion. He's landed on 26 quite a few times, so be careful with him at 26.5, but I think I do still like that spot there as well. But I'm currently playing him at 25.5 points, and again, he's on PrizePicks at 25.5. Other sites, he might be a little bit higher than that, but let's dive in, though, and take a look at why I like this prop. First off, before we dive in, take a look at his hit rate and things like that. Check out the DGF Optimizers right now. He's actually number 1 on the DGF Optimizer because he is a minus 120 on DK and FanDuel to go over 26.5 points. Yet he's at 25.5 on PrizePicks. They like him at a 54.65% odds to hit. This updates every literally 5 seconds. All you have to do is refresh. They have this for sports books, other player prop sites, everything like that. So if you want to check this out, link is down in my description below. Definitely an amazing tool that can help you find some huge value, but compared to sports books, things like that. But starting off with this game here, this game is going to be at 9 o'clock today. So it's going to be at 9 o'clock Eastern time here, the latest game actually. Usually we have some 10 o'clock games, but today we have a 9 o'clock. He's going to be on the road, going to Phoenix in this game. No KD, of course, for the Suns. But this game has a 3-point spread and a 240 over-under. Really high over-under, really nice looking spread with it being only 3 points. So there should be a lot of points scored in here, hopefully from De'Aaron Fox. It should be either him or Domantas Sabonis going off in this one. So let's take a look at the point guard, though, and how they match up against the Suns. Then we'll dive into the hit rate and things like that, the flashy stuff. But taking a look at the matchup here, you can see that the Suns against the point guard are kind of right in the middle of the pack. They're around 23.92 points per game to the point guard this season. And in the last 7 games, the Phoenix Suns, they are a little bit better. They're around 25.93 points per game. So a little bit better of a matchup for the point guard as of the last 7 games here. So let's take a look at De'Aaron Fox and just how he's been this season. So you can see what he's done recently. He was over this in 8 straight games, actually. He was over this in 8 straight games, but it's kind of taken a couple games off, it seems, with only 25 and 23 points against the Timberwolves and against the New York Knicks, shooting 10 for 22 and 9 for 16. Usually shooting around that 50% mark, but he fell under there against the Timberwolves at 45%. And he shot only 9 for 16 against the Knicks. Just really didn't have the shot attempts. Also didn't have the minutes. You probably should have seen 3 to 5 more minutes in this game, but he did not. But regardless, I like the spot for De'Aaron Fox. I think he bounces back off of 2 tougher games against the Timberwolves and against the Knicks, giving us maybe a couple of points discount because of how bad he's been recently. He hasn't really been bad, but you know what I'm saying. De'Aaron Fox, though, when he has 34 plus minutes, you can see how many times he's had 34 plus minutes. I believe he's had 34 plus minutes in 8 out of his last 10 games. He should probably see that in today's game. He's actually over this in 52% of games just in general. 8 of his last 10, like I said. But he had 35 last matchup when he faced the Suns. And also, he's over this in 60% of games with 30 plus minutes and 74% of games with 34 plus minutes. He should be able to see 34 plus minutes in this game with a close spread. The high over-under total, I think they're going to give him probably about 34 plus minutes in this one, hopefully, where he does see that 74% hit rate. So his hit rate skyrockets when he has those minutes. Hopefully, if he sees his minutes, he can get this one done. And like I said, he already has faced the Suns earlier this season. He actually had 35 points in 38 minutes, and this was just in February 14th. Yes, Paul George was playing. I'm sorry, not Paul George. Jeez, Chris Paul was playing, and Devin Booker were playing in this game, and he dropped 35. So that was on 12 for 22 shooting as well, 54%. Nothing too crazy. He didn't shoot in the 60% or anything like that. He just shot pretty fine. So hoping De'Aaron Fox can do the same thing this time around against the Suns. And that's my first player prop right there. It's going to be De'Aaron Fox over 25.5 points. You can see there is a couple times where he's landed on 26, but I do think I like him still at 26.5. But let's dive in, though, to player prop number 2. And this one is going to be, I think, a PrizePicks exclusive. This might be on some other sites, but the reason I'm talking about this because we absolutely smashed the last one I did. I think like 2 days ago, I took Jabari Smith over 1.5 free throw makes. He had 7, so that was very, very good. And I'm going with another free throw prop here. So if you want to check out PrizePicks, there's a lot of really good things about this app. It doesn't have just basic player props. They have free throw props. They have fantasy score props. They have first half player props. So much going on this site. So again, link is down in my description below if you do want to check them out. But NBA free throw category, let's scroll down in the New York Knicks game, and I'm going with Quentin Grimes over half a free throw make. He's over this in 3 straight games. He's made 1 free throw in 3 straight games, but I'm banking on him making 4 straight. And there is a reason for this. Same reasoning pretty much for Jabari Smith. They have a big guy out for their team. Of course, if you guys do not know, Jalen Brunson is not going to play in this game. Jalen Brunson is out in this game. This game is a 5-point spread and a 228 over-under. So now let's take a look at how he has really been this season without Jalen Brunson. So without Jalen Brunson this season, he's actually over this in, you can see these are his games this season. He's played 6 games without Jalen Brunson this season. This is the free throw make category right here, and he is over this in 5 out of 6 with 2+ attempts in 5 out of those 6. So the only game he went under was actually with 36 minutes against Houston, scoring 19 points. Ref was just not calling fouls that game, I guess, or at least for Aaron Grimes, but otherwise, he's been over this in really, really tough matchups also. You have Miami with 2 free throw attempts right there. Miami allows the fewest free throw attempts per game this season, by the way, the fewest. The Boston, I think, is ranked like 5th fewest or something like that. He does face the Clippers today, who allow the 8th least amount of free throw attempts per game. But like I said, he's over against Miami, who's allowed the least. Boston is ranked in the top 8 as well, so not really worried too much about the matchup. I think the attempts should be there. He just faced Charlotte on the 7th and had 5 free throw attempts, so I like the spot for Quentin Grimes. I think he's over this. Like I said, I like the spot a lot because he's over this in 5 out of 6. He should be seeing plenty of minutes, hopefully 30 plus minutes in this game. He's seen 25 and 29 right there. It's a 5-point spread. Hopefully should not blow out. Over-under looks fine to me. I think there's a lot of things that could potentially be going good here for Quentin Grimes and his free throws against the Clippers. Really good hit rate, like I said, 5 out of 6. It is a smaller sample size, but I'm not really too worried about that because like matchups have been tough, and he's still been going over this. He just sees a lot more work. The ball's in his hands a lot more when Jalen Brunson is not playing. And he just went over this twice, too, recently. Like I said, just on the 5th, March 5th, and also March 7th, he's been over this. So I think you can do the same again here. Those are going to be my 2 player props. De'Aaron Fox over 25.5 points and Quentin Grimes over half a free throw make. If you want to check out everything that I'm playing tonight with my plays ranked by confidence level and write-ups to go with my props, the Dub Club link is down in my description below. Also, check out the PrizePicks link if you want to join PrizePicks. That's down there as well. And just make sure you subscribe to the channel, have those post notifications turned on, and leave a like on the video. Seriously, I would appreciate it. And that is going to do it. Thank you guys for watching. Best of luck tonight and tail at your own risk. Good luck tonight. Hopefully, we make this an 8-2 video run.